Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Ooh, almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up fourth down. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Hey, we got tonight. 390%.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the gun, Smith. He's got a man left. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Looking quickly here. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Has it down close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump. You don't wait.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Play action here with Rodgers. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set up. Hey, 88.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will reach the end zone for 6.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
17-yard loss. It's second down.
Smith. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
So they'll accept the miscue and take the yards. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
18. Get 300. Get 300. Get right.
To throw, Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now here's Rodgers. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Rodgers off the play action. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. Pat Freiermuth chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Look at that power, deep left side. Big game downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, Smith to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Raiders 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders reduce the lead to just 4. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
We've got a screen to the running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Decorian Bennett there for the tackle.
And that's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Our score is 16-13. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. 4th pickup to their own 31. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Brought in, inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 20, Steelers 16.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Mitchell off the pistol game. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Raiders close it in, and down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Cameron Johnston on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Hopkins holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set. Smith Smith back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
319!
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, Mike! 319! Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Split 50.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
319! Jump out! 630! Get him, get him!
Rodgers set to pass. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. First play is going to be a give to Ncaa. Jukes away from one. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. And go play fake here with Smith. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense to the line fast.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
To the air on 1st down. Rogers has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. The Steelers calling their first timeout. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Rogers from the gun. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Kelvin Joseph there on the coverage.
Rogers will look to throw. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. We got the football cross, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 5.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st down, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete, right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Smith on 1st down. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. Ncaa on the give. He's headed right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Smith in the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Smith to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Smith to the air now. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On first down, Ncaa. They cobble together a yard there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Smith. He's got it near the 8. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
258. Hey, check 26. Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw. Gets it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
319.
Rodgers off the play action. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Green 18. Yeah, Liz. Green 18.
Again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the fifth time he's been called upon today. The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth and forever coming up.
158, jump out! 150!
Now go for it, Rodgers. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Starting this drive with a design run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
At Green 18! Check 30! Green 18!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Ncaa. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Ncaa on the draw. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Bronco.
Here's the backup, first throw. That's completed right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the fourth.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Jump out! 319!
Here's Rodgers. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Move it, boys, reset!
I'll throw it. It's caught at the 4. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game.
34. Steelers 23. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Shotgun give here to Ncaa. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Ncaa from the gun. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode, so finish it as he just did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Tag! 60 Eagles!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
On the set.
Offense to the line, second down.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Let's go now. Hawk, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Third and long for him here. Big gain downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stopping potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.